What's going on YouTube and my fellow reefers? Well, we got into the first hurdle. I was waiting for this. It took a while. This tank has been running now for about 4 or 5 months, I'd say, and it's been doing very well. I think I ran into this hurdle because I started doing a lot of big water changes early on. This is a Red Sea Max Nano Cube. It's been running almost undetectable nitrates and phosphates. I've been dosing phosphates, I've been dosing nitrates. I've been just trying to keep those nutrients up. My usual maintenance routine is doing water changes every week or two or so, and I really wasn't testing for nitrates and phosphates, so I think I took a lot of beneficial bacteria out and I let the cyano take over. I'm gonna show you guys right now what's going on. Alrighty, so here we have the tank. It is a little cloudy because there's micro bubbles. I am getting ready right now to do a Chemiclean treatment. So obviously I turned my white lights off. I'm running all blues right now. Cyanos, dinos, they like a white light. You can see some stringy stuff right there on the mushroom. Some stringy stuff there. Let me see if I can turn the white light on just to show you guys. I did add a Kessel second light just to get a little bit more power. See if I can adjust this. Oh, there we go. All right, much better. Yeah, now you guys can see it. See it right there. Right there. It wasn't too bad at first, but now it's starting to get a little aggressive, and I've dealt with this plenty of times in the past. Started getting on the rock work. There it is back here as well. It's getting in there's some hair algae in the back. And it's getting on there too. So there's my dragonette. Mando. See it right there. Covering the surface. So yeah, not good. So what is my response? Right there. Boom, Chemiclean. I do add beneficial bacteria constantly to this tank. Like I said, I think I did 2 things I think happened. Cross-contamination, of course, I do have the bad habit of using grippers, turkey basters, just equipment between my tanks. My fish only system does have cyano because it does run very high nitrates and phosphates, because it is like a predatory fish tank. I think I transfer some of that water into here somehow with the equipment and the tools that I use. It's a bad habit that I do. You kind of, honestly, if you have a tank and you don't want to cross-contaminate, keep your utensils either super clean every time you use them, or just have specific tools for your specific tanks. That way you don't cross-contaminate. So that's one option that might have happened. Secondly, like I said, my nitrates and phosphates are pretty much bottomed out. Cyano can come basically both ways. Either bottomed out nitrates and phosphates, or or way too high nitrates and phosphate, or some sort of imbalance in your water chemistry. And my tank is very stable. Salinity is very stable. Parameters are very stable. Alkalinity, calcium, magnesium. So yeah, I think those are the culprits. So you can do either a blackout, and that's very common, and blackout is a little bit more natural. It's part of the regular maintenance husbandry. So, but in this case, my blackouts, I do them sometimes, but it always usually comes back. But in this case, using Chemiclean has helped me get rid of it indefinitely for good, for a while at least. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start the treatment. This is what's inside the box. It's a little small container with very fine powder, and the instructions are to use 1 level scoop per 10 gallons. Once again, it is very cloudy because I do have a air stone. There is a lot of micro bubbles in there, and I had those reefroids earlier and live phytoplankton, so it's a little bit cloudy. But this tank is 20 gallons. But here's the thing, even though every single tank is rated a certain gallon amount, at the end of the day, that means the tank is rated for that amount of gallons, but it's a bare tank. It does not take in account all the equipment, the live rock, the sand bed. All those things take away from the water volume. I maybe have about 16 to 17 gallons, I would say. So keep that in mind when dosing these type of chemicals. Instead of doing 2 scoops, I did 1.5 scoops because It's 1 scoop per 10 gallons, but I do not have 20 gallons in this system. I have roughly about 16 or 17 gallons, I would say, just because I definitely do not want to overdose. In nano tanks with these smaller water volumes, you gotta be careful. You know, you can't get away with a lot of mistakes. So in case you didn't know how this product actually works, it basically targets the cyanobacteria. It is reef safe. As long as you follow the directions, you shouldn't have many issues with this product. This product has been around for a very, very long time, and that people have achieved great results with it. It's very, very important to keep the oxygen levels up. If you do not keep the oxygen levels up, this product will not work. It will not be able to oxidize the cyanobacteria. The treatment is supposed to take 48 hours to see results. I'll catch you guys in 48 hours and see the results. Just going to give myself a little channel update on this tank, just so I can kind of look back on it and admire the tank for what it is, or for what it was. This acro right here, I did frag it, and it's 2 weeks ago, and it's already growing again. Look at those tips. Wow, what a fast growing acro. I'm really surprised. I am excited for this Walt Disney to finally take off. Hello. It is getting all the blue tip colors. It is my favorite acro in this tank. Look at that polyp extension. I've had it for nearly a year now, and it's been encrusting a lot, but now I can see that it's getting ready to take off. A secret about acros, guys, it takes them a while, sometimes even upwards of like a year, to really take off. They'll start usually encrusting first before they start branching out. I'm already seeing an excessive polyp extension. Oh yeah, and I also added a flame hawk to this tank. I love these guys. His name is Spazzo. Alrighty, it's been 48 hours, so now it's time to look at the results. Here it is. So let's take a look here. Look at that. Almost no cyano anywhere to be found. The clam's doing phenomenal. It's still opened up. Only like 1 rock flower anemone started running. Like it was like in this corner, and it went on a like Lord of the Rings journey, and it ended up like way back there. Everything is so much cleaner. A little bit of hair algae growing in the rocks, that's fine. Just need to beef up on the cleaning crew a little bit, maybe get a little bit more hermit crabs or some snails. But yeah, overall, phenomenal job, Chemiclean. As you guys can see on this side. Super clean. Got some hair algae growing in here too. That's a lot of hair algae. I have to scrape that off. So that was the treatment for Chemiclean. That's just a POV experience for you guys to see if this product works or not, and if it will harm anything in your tank. I have used this product even in my main reef tank on the bigger system that I have, and I have acros, LPS, you know, I have pretty much every type of coral and a huge livestock in there, and everything turns out just fine. It has been exactly 48 hours. So now the next steps is a water change. I think it's about 20% water change. I'll probably do a little bit more than 20%. I'll probably do like 30%. I'll do like a 5-gallon water change. That's roughly about 30-40%. And I am gonna put some activated carbon in there as well that I have rinsing off now. And yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. And after that, you're pretty much done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Boom.